Hi there, and welcome to, I think it's week 2 of stage 4, or maybe it's 3.9 or 3.7 or whatever. But here is today's reflection, or maybe it's this week's reflection. I think if it had a title, it would be called Choice. I was walking on Wednesday morning and I heard the sound of a very impatient motorcar. It was grinding through the gears of the suburbs, coming down Smith Street. Stop streets were merely a suggestion. Not even the speed hump caused any slowing down whatsoever. And people walked and weaved closer to the sidewalk as this car came hurtling past. Even the cyclists formed an unusual single file as this car came flying past. It didn't even have time really to hand signals or to shout obscenities at this car. But as it came round the corner of Christopherson Road, it was then for the first time that I could see the whites of their eyes in the driver's seat and the passenger seat. What was clear in their wide open stare was a blind form of panic. And whilst most people were walking or cycling this morning, it was clear that these guys were on the run. A few days before that, our gate buzzer had softly or gently announced itself. And this is not unusual. We get a lot of people walking past in desperate times looking for food. But this buzzer was different. It was like the call of a Scops owl at night, a really gentle brrr. And it was a welcome relief from the normal incessant buzzing that we often get. I looked at this man through the video camera, through the security camera, and there was this young man beautifully dressed. He was wearing his Sunday best, although it was only a Friday. Beautiful jacket, tie, polished shoes, and he was leaning into the receiver as if he was going to give an address. He might as well have, because his voice was magnificent, and I'm sure he could have earned something on a decent radio station. He was there to sell books, and my unfettered assumption initially was that these might be religious books, and as I marched towards the gate, there was some sort of self-irritation as to why I didn't have the courage to say no. As I opened the gate, Craig Kanyemba offered me the elbow. He was well schooled in COVID greetings, and with it came the most amazing smile and set of sparkling eyes that I had seen for some time. These were no religious books. He had authored them himself. He has authored 6 books. 3 of them are still in the publishers due to lockdown, but 3 of them were available on Kindle, on WhatsApp, and I made a very quick transaction. He's from Zimbabwe. He's studying computer science at UNISA, and he's writing in order to put himself through his own education. He's not even 24 years old. And I was left with this extraordinary question, that why is it that one youngster is running with the whites in his eyes away from his past, and another one is whistling towards his future? Perhaps it lies in choice, that leadership is about choice. We choose to lead or we choose not to lead. Maybe life is about choice too. We choose to steal cars or we choose to write books. We choose to answer the gate or we choose to wave it, the opportunity away. I was always struck by a small piece of writing, and it's lived with me forever. It was a small poem written by a child in a Nazi death camp. And it goes like this. It says, "From tomorrow on, I shall be sad. From tomorrow on. Not today. Today I will be glad, and no matter how bitter it may be, I shall say, from tomorrow on, I shall be sad, but not today." And so I wonder what choice I will have in my reaction to this lockdown, and how I will choose my own ideas and thoughts and relationships and connections. Have a great weekend when it comes, and we'll see you next week.